Now, documentaries have been the inspiration for a few Broadway musicals, such as Grey Gardens and Hands on a Hard Body. And another documentary that filled that purpose was called Gotta Dance. It was turned into a musical called Halftime. It featured some of the last songs written by Marvin Hamlisch, and it focused on a dance team who were all over the age of 60.
To give us a glimpse of this incredible musical, here is someone who was in both Broadway Bound productions, Miss Lori Tan Chinn.
I got my cheat sheets here. There we Is that it? Hello? Just in case I got slippery brain. I was involved, it was about 10 years ago, and this was the last show that Marvin Hamlisch worked on before he passed. And one day, even before there, years before, I was in a show that I was not feeling too happy about, and I did not want to come downstairs and see anybody. So I stayed until 11 o'clock and then came downstairs and took the subway home. And then the next day, the theater manager told me, hey, there was somebody waiting for you. And I said, well, who? And the guy said, you know, well, somebody who really liked your performance. I said, did he leave his name or a card? And he said, no. And I said, well, fuck him, you know. Did he leave a message? And the guy said, yeah, he wanted you to know that he really liked your performance. I said, he didn't leave a card? Ah, fuck him. And then, and I said, what's his name? Marvin Hamlisch. I said, oh, man, you know, I could have been Mrs. Marvin Hamlisch. So I figured, you know, he has passed, and years later on this musical, and I got this 11th hour song, and in case I forget the lyrics, I got it here. But this is based on people who had real life, people who had auditioned to be in a dancing halftime show for the Nets, basketball. And so this Filipino woman auditioned at age 81, I think, and now I am dedicating this as it was a Valentine to me from Marvin Hamlisch that I never got to date. And this is dedicated to Fanny Militar, who is 97 years old. It happened slowly. He's there with me, and yet the tide is rising, and our feet are getting wet. What's wrong with me, he asks. I tell him lies. This time last year, we waded to our knees. We talked to doctors, treated the disease. Sometimes there was a stranger behind his clouded eyes. The waters rise. People ask, can I help? I tell them, sure. You can find a cure. Why is there no cure? Why is there the internet and movies on my phone? Does Daddy have to suffer this alone? One day I'll wake with the water at my chin. It hurts a moment, but just a moment breathing in. I read somewhere that drowning is the softest way one dies. The waters rise. Time is coming to take everything you love and break your heart in ways that today you can't conceive of. So take a deep breath now, 'cause if you're winded by surprise, Where will you get air to breathe the day the waters rise? Oh, he's a good husband. He lets me dance.
Lori Tan Chinn.